In the work that I do with boards, I'm talking to a lot of executive managers, and a common lament of executive managers is the hamster wheel of board papers. And by that I mean they're writing board papers for a board meeting, they've just dealt with the actions out of the board meeting, and then writing papers for the next board meeting. And on the flip side, what I hear from directors is usually some common themes around what they need in board papers and they're not necessarily getting. So common themes are papers are too long, they could be more succinct. There's not a clear ask of the board. There could be more analysis and insights. There's not enough linkage between the papers. And indeed, we also have to bear in mind that directors are only coming into the organisation infrequently, and so papers need to include a certain amount of content that keeps directors reminded of the thread of what the paper might relate to or other relevant matters. As a CEO once said to me recently, director memory muscle is a real thing. So how do we get out of this loop of frustration, both by boards and management? Well, I think AI is the answer. And assuming we've got an enterprise AI tool that we can use where confidentiality is guaranteed, wouldn't it be great if, say, the company secretary collated all of the board's instructions and guidance on what it needs in papers and put it into a board persona? A document that can be used whenever management's writing board papers to test, is this what the board needs? Because that template, that persona should have the voice of the board. And so, for example, it might throw up questions when management puts a board paper in as to, this could be more succinct. Can you express this in 3 bullet points as opposed to 2 paragraphs? There isn't a clear ask of the board. Consider redrafting the front of the paper. Or can you better link this paper with the risk framework or the opportunity framework that the organisation has? So the idea is that what we're doing is really not saving documentation per se, but streamlining documentation, making management's job easier as well as the board's job easier. And at the end of the day, that helps everyone get off the hamster wheel, particularly executive managers. They can get back to what they really want to do, which is run the business, and directors can get back to what they really want to do, and that is effectively govern the business.